Okay, welcome back everyone to Building Public episode 4. This video, I'll be talking about my tech stack, including my lifetime deal tech stack, as well as my monthly recurring revenue tech stack, and my tech stack for free tools. There's only one free tool, but I'll still call it a tech stack. But before I go into that, I'll talk about one business learning that I had. This was from ages ago, so it's not recent. And then I'll dive into the main topic of the show. And then the last section would be just going over some of the questions that you guys left in my YouTube channel and Facebook. So, the business learning that I had for quite a while now is if it's hard when I was working 9 to 5, doing things that I was doing in my 9 to 5 job as a lawyer, and I was doing a lot of things. If it's hard doing that, why not just experience that difficult period for my own business instead, right? So let me just break that down a little bit. I'm doing something for someone else, at a law firm or at a big corporate company, and there's deadlines. You're dealing with crappy people. You're dealing with shitty bosses. You're dealing with like really crappy, boring tasks that you hate doing. Everything that you hate doing, right? And you're experiencing that feeling of difficultness of, "Oh, this sucks," "What I hate doing this." If I'm feeling that anyways when I'm doing a 9 to 5, earning a salary, I was earning $200,000 a year. Why can't I just go through that difficultness and that pain and struggle and earn way more with my own business instead? Because the pain is the same, right? It's not like running a business is so much more worse than being a 9 to 5 employee, in my experience, because my experience as a 9 to 5 employee, especially towards the last year, was awful. I hated it. And so that really pushed me to just start my own business and all in on my own business, because if I hated doing what I was doing anyways and hated working with certain people that I hated working with, alongside me, then why not just experience that pain and put my efforts towards building my own business instead, which would have so much more higher returns over a longer period of time span than if I was to continue as an employee of a company. So that was just a business learning that I had, and it just keeps me motivated every day or whenever I feel down, experiencing the shittiness of running a business. I just realized, well, I might as well experience the shittiness running a business and growing my business as opposed to experiencing the shittiness for someone else, right? So there's that business learning. Hopefully, you guys find that helpful, or you can relate to it. Or if you don't relate to it, let me know in the comments. Interesting. Okay, so the main topic of the show for episode 4 is the tech stack. So let me just go. I already made a list. Um, so this is the entire tech stack. Okay. I just go through each one, and actually, I'll bring up their website as well, just so you can see. I don't want to. I mean, I don't have any. I don't make any like kickbacks or get any referral payments or anything like that. So the first one is MindPal. So let me just bring that up. MindPal. So I already talked about this platform yesterday. It's the main AI automation and agent platform that I use in my business, and that my team uses. They don't have a lifetime deal anymore, but their pricing is still totally worth it if you can utilize it to its full potential. I don't utilize it to its full potential because they have so many new updates ever since I built my workflows and agents. But even then, the workflows and agents is bringing in a lot of the revenue for the business anyways, and it more than covers what I would have paid if I was to go the MRR route. I would still pay the MRR anyways. So maybe you could find a MindPal lifetime deal on a secondhand market on Facebook. Definitely give that a go. The next one is NeuronWriter. So I covered that as well yesterday. I use NeuronWriter a lot. So if you stayed from my previous videos from 10 months ago, I was using NeuronWriter then, and I'm still using NeuronWriter now. But what I'm using NeuronWriter for is really to get the keywords that I need to include in the headings and the content of the articles that I write for my clients. That's essentially the only reason I use NeuroWriter. Sorry, the second reason I use NeuroWriter is it's like our quasi CMS system, a content management system within the team. We have different projects set up in NeuroWriter, and once all the articles have been written and added into NeuroWriter underneath each client project, we then just push them out to WordPress using the NeuroWriter native integration with WordPress. So those are the two main reasons we use NeuroWriter. The next one is SEO Gets. So not Google Drive, SEOgets.com. So this is a Google Search Console data dashboard. I don't like using Google Search Console natively, so I use SEO Gets instead. SEO Gets is just so much more easier to view, um, and it shows all the data that GSC has, but in a much more accessible way. And they've had a lifetime deal, but it's no longer available. You might be able to find it on the secondhand market, but I'm not sure if you can because Google Search Console, sorry, SEO gets creates your account based entirely on your Google account, and so with secondhand market, I'm not sure you're able to transfer accounts between Gmail accounts. So let's have a look at the pricing. It's okay. So if I go the top tier, $29 a month, I'll still pay that. Um, I'll still pay that. I also actually pay an additional $100 a month, sorry, $100 a year for extended storage. So with GSC, I think you can only see the last 16 months of GSC data for your websites, but SEO gets allowed has an add-on where it starts recording data for longer than 16 months. So I have some clients that's been longer than 16 months. So I want to still retain their data. So I sign up for that add-on. It's just worth it. The next one is Invoiceless. So this is more of an admin sort of thing. This is to create invoices and to automate the sending and creation of invoices every month to my clients. They are still on AppSumo, I think. Invoiceless AppSumo. I'm pretty sure they are. It's totally worth it. It's if you want something that's yeah, they are still on AppSumo. If you want something that's just simple to use, it's not too difficult to figure out, and you don't need very complex invoicing like rules or conditions or functionality. I certainly don't. The Invoiceless is totally worth it. And yeah, they still have a lifetime deal as well, and the rating is really good. So um, I, I can't go wrong using Invoiceless. The next one is Spark Receipt. So Spark Receipt, I don't think they're on it on AppSumo anymore, but they are a total gem because yeah, they're not. They're sold out. You can see 189 reviews, so they're really really good. So Spark Receipt, it's a platform that it's like a bookkeeping platform. That's how I'll use it. I upload invoices and receipts for the business into it to record the expenses of the business, but um, also record my income by uploading invoices that I send out to my clients. I upload it into Spark Receipt, and then I give my accountant access to my Spark Receipt account, so he could download all the information that he needs to do all that tax returns, all that stuff. So yeah, I'm pretty sure you can find Spark Receipt on the secondhand lifetime deal market. So yeah, just if you can, just definitely get Spark Receipt and to have an app as well on your phone for Android and iPhone to scan like physical receipts. My partner actually uses it as well for her own business, so it's really really good. The next one is Integrately, so they definitely are no longer um, on a lifetime deal. I think it's been years since they launched the lifetime deal, but I got it on the secondhand market for like $1,200 or something USD, and it's just a Zapier clone. But their customer service is really good. I've hopped on multiple different like Zoom calls with them, trying to debug issues and everything like that with their team, who I think are based in India. And yeah, and they have all the integrations that I need. I think they're better than Pabbly. I think they're better than um, and I think they're better than there's some other ones, Alberto and all that. Like Integrally is just way better than all of them. It's probably second to Zapier because Integrally also has those in-house tools as well. There's in-house steps that Zapier has, like analyze with AI or modify data before it goes to the next step. I don't know if the other platforms have it, but I know Integrally does, and they are great. If you want an alternative to Integrally, and you can self-host your own, using your own WordPress website, I would actually check out Bitflows. So Bitflows is from a company in India called BitApps, and it's an alternative to Zapier, but it runs in any WordPress websites. So it has like webhooks and everything like that. Um, I haven't I wouldn't buy it myself because I have Integrately. But if I didn't have Integrately, I would check this one out. Their lifetime deal is still available, so you can see here 3 days left. So getting quick. And again, there's no I don't earn any commission for any of this. So yeah. Next one is Adaform. So Adaform is a really simple form builder. I use Adaform not for my agency work or for my clients, but actually I built a SaaS. like last year, in early last year, late 2023. What is it? Instant bylaws. So this is a SaaS that I built using entirely Adaform and the next lifetime deal that I will be mentioning in the list. And it allows apartment owners in the state of New South Wales in Australia to get legal documents needed to get their apartment renovations approved. So this form right here is we're looking at it using Adaform. All this is all Adaform. These form fields are all based in Adaform. I just embed it into this WordPress page, and it yeah, so if you're in the state of New South Wales in Australia and you own an apartment and you want to get renovations approved by your strata committee, check out Instant Bylaws. It's like $150 or something. It's the cheapest one on the market, and it's written by lawyers. So yeah, so that is Adaform. I don't use it for anything else, but just for this. And then the next one is Documentero. So Documentero is an absolute gem if you automate documents and build document automation, and they are still an AppSumo. Documentero allows you to fill out a form, and then it adds those form details into any Word document, custom built Word document. And so this is great for like building contracts, custom contracts if you're a lawyer, if you're a law firm. And I use Documentero to actually create the Word documents and PDF versions of those documents that are required to get your any apartment owners their renovations approved. So it's amazing. Back then, when I was a lawyer, there were so many other enterprise level platforms that were doing the exact same thing but worse, or they were doing the same thing but they were like literally 100 times more expensive. Like they were like the one of them, the old one that I used was like 100 grand at least per year. And Documentary can do almost the same thing with for like what, $59. I got the highest discount. I got the highest number of codes, so 3 codes for 177 USD. And I use Adaforms to collect the information and then use Integrately to match it to Documentero, and then Documentero actually generates the custom document. And there's like it allows you to do like conditional formatting, conditional like it shows certain sections of a document depending on certain form ounces and everything like that. It's amazing. So if you're a lawyer, um, certainly recommend Documentero. I might make a video on how I use Documentero or how I created instant bylaws. Maybe let me know. Taskade is the next one. So, yeah, Taskade, it's like I use it for project management and like a storage place to hold all the standard operating procedures that I share with my team. And I might be using it for the Commersion Build in Public show notes as well, which if you saw earlier in the video, I had it open. So if I'll make the show notes available from tomorrow's video onwards, so you can check it out. And yeah, you just gotta sign up using your email, and I'll send it to you. And you can just unsubscribe from the emails anyways if you don't want to receive any emails from me. Not that we don't have any emails built out anyways, so so you're not gonna get any emails anyways, except for the link to the show notes. So hopefully you don't unsubscribe, but it's fine if you do. So Taskgate is a gem as well. It's more of a gem, and there's got a lot of hype around it in the lifetime deal community. I don't really use a lot of the AI stuff because it's just too confusing to use. I just use MindPower for it. Sorry, my video, is it? I don't know if my video was frozen, but anyways, yeah, it's like pushing hard into AI agents and AI automation, and it's trying to be like a Zapier clone a little bit as well. But I try to use all of it, and it was just too difficult to use. So I'd rather just use it as like a note taking platform, and to track projects. So that is Taskgate. I got it on a secondhand market. The next one is Bitform Pro. So Bitform Pro. So this is a WordPress plugin, and I use it for my clients' websites to build contact forms. And it's really easy to use because you just got to build one form and then embed it. You embed that one same form on all the different pages of the website, and it's just so much easier to use than Elementor forms, which I was using before, where you had to create separate forms every single page and then have those linked individually in Zapier or Integrately. Bitforms is so much easier, and I don't know if they still have a lifetime deal. Yeah, they do actually. They have a lifetime deal, so totally worth it. The next one is Fuita. So Fuita is a platform that allows you to create like so many different widgets for websites. So Google review widgets, Facebook carousels, Instagram carousels, Instagram widgets, video widgets that pop up on the bottom of the screen on the website, all that stuff. It creates for you, and I don't think they have a lifetime deal anymore, but it's totally worth it. I got like the first basic tier, um, and yeah, so that's Fuita. Modular DS, I think, recently just finished in AppSumo. So Modular DS is a WordPress management platform, and yeah, they went viral on AppSumo. And it's great because it allows you to manage allows my agency, my business to manage all my clients' WordPress websites in one platform and in one dashboard. And I could update all the plugins, I could update all the themes, etc., in in one platform. So they are no longer on AppSumo, so, but I'm pretty sure you can find it on the secondhand market because it's only recently that they stopped selling on AppSumo. So yeah, and then the next one is this is the last one is WP Compress. So I saw this on a Facebook ad actually, and it's another WordPress plugin that compresses images, speeds up any WordPress website using CDNs and a whole bunch of other JavaScript stuff. I don't know the technical details, but I got the lifetime deal. I'm pretty sure they still have it. Yes, yeah, they still have a lifetime deal. I got the agency, the high volume one, and yeah, it works pretty well so far. I don't use all the advanced settings. I just use like the basic ones because sometimes it messes up the website, the WordPress loading of a lot of the client websites. So like the lazy loading, I don't use that. So that's the entire lifetime deal stack, tech stack. I have a whole bunch more, which I don't really use anymore, and so I don't think it's worth including in this video. But yeah, and then the next list is maybe I should I'll go over the MRR tech stack as well. It's just might as well just keep it all in one video. It's a little bit long, this video, apologies. But let's just get through it. So the next one, which is this, so these are the ones that I pay month to month. The first one is Merlin AI. Get Merlin. I think that's the website, getmerlin.in. So if you came from the lifetime deal community, you would have heard of these guys already. They were on AppSumo, but I got their monthly deal, which is like 5 USD a month. And it's like a ChatGPT clone, but it includes all the different large language models, including Claude, Opus, Claude 3.5 Sonnet, all the Google ones, DeepSeek, hosted in a US server, all of them. And yeah, O1 Mini as well. I use O1 Mini a lot actually. So yeah, that's Merlin. The next one is Komodo Dex. So if again you came from the lifetime deal community, you would have heard of Komodo Dex. They had a lifetime deal on AppSumo. Um, Unfortunately, I didn't buy it when they came out. I bought something else, which sucked. So I won't mention the name, but it's worth paying their monthly monthly recurring revenue pricing because it's so cheap. It's like $4.20 USD a month per user. Um, and it does everything that Loom does, except for replace. I think Loom has a new feature that allows you to say someone's name, but that name is replaced with a spreadsheet of different names. So you can create like custom videos saying like, "Hey Jason," or "Hey Mark," "Hey Tim," all that, but using just one video recording. So Komodo doesn't do that, but it does everything else. So it's worth it for me, and it's so cheap. Like, I might as well just support a lifetime deal platform and get them to have a little bit more monthly recurring revenue. Again, I have to say it's so cheap, $4.20 a month. So yeah, the next one is Search Atlas. That is not expensive. So Search Atlas is my SEMrush slash Ahrefs alternative, and they do a whole lot more. Like they also do like AI content creation, AI SEO optimization, like the technical stuff using JavaScript injection. Um, I might make a video on that. You know what? I will make a video on Search Atlas and the AI functionality because it's well worth making. And I'm going to plug my own affiliate link as well because yeah, it's totally worth it. I'm gonna be upfront. I will add affiliate links if I can for all these platforms. But again, I use these myself, so it's not like as if I'm plugging something that I don't use. Just trying to be upfront and support a small business, right? So yeah, so Search Atlas, they're great. There's way too much for me to cover in this video, but just think of it as a SEMrush slash Ahref alternative for now. The next one is Elementor. So this Elementor Pro. I use the Elementor Pro website builder for all my clients and my websites. I know a lot of people in the lifetime deal community and the WordPress community hate Elementor Pro because it's like really heavy and bloated. And sorry, and really takes kind of a long time to load when you're editing the website. But I know how to use it. I don't have time to learn it. My web developer is really great at it. So, and actually, the none of my clients. Oh, yeah, sorry, my video just cut off. But none of my clients actually go in and make the edits themselves. So they don't need a. They don't like the loading of the Elementor Pro um, website builder doesn't really matter. Uh, so, and I have a powerful enough laptop to run it myself if I do need to make edits. So, yeah, I pay full price for this one. And I also pay for the add-on, the AI add-on. It's the AI add-on that allows you to like shorten text, rephrase text. That add-on. I don't know how much. It's like $7 a month or something. So yeah, and then Rank Math Pro is the other WordPress plugin that I use. Rank Math Pro. I'm pretty sure we've all heard of it, especially if you are in the SEO industry. Um, I just think it's easier to use than Yoast. I don't trust Yoast because they had like that. They had this issue like 4 years ago when I was building Gimme Bubble Tea using Yoast, and they had like I don't know, it's like some issues where some of the SEO effects were like it was messing up a lot of websites' SEO performance or something like that. So I'd rather just use Rank Math. It doesn't have that reputation, at least in my mind. Um, and don't ruin it for me. If they do have issues, don't tell me because I've installed Rank Math for all my clients and my own website as well. So and I'm not going to change. So yeah, but that's Rank Math Pro, and then two more in the monthly recurring revenue tech stack is Go High Level. So we I use Go High Level for my own CRM as well as all my clients' CRM as well. And I know it's expensive. It's like 200. It's like 300 USD a month. Um, and it's expensive, but they got really good support. They have such a massive community, got so many resources on YouTube telling you how to do this and that and everything. It's just worth it, because I don't want to spend money on a lifetime deal for a half baked platform. I know Moxie is like, or Ligna is one of them, like a lifetime deal that I could get, but it's just, but their support sucks. Maybe I think I just don't trust the support. I think there's another one. There is another one that was I think it was on AppSumo. I can't remember what it was, but it was like trying to be a go high level alternative as well. Um, can't remember, but it's just for me the time saved with having exceptional support and having all this YouTube videos and a big community where I could just ask questions if I need to and get like a response in like 3 minutes. That's just worth the money for me. So go high level. And then the last one is Closebot. So Closebot is the lead gen and lead qualification uh, bot platform that I use for my clients, for some of my clients, and it's it's by far and away the most comprehensive and realistic AI chatbot that I've used, and they also use it links with Go High Level, so you need Go High Level to use Closebot, which is also why I need to use Go High Level. But yeah, Closebot, I might make a video on it. This has brought in so many leads for my clients. Like one of the clients, like around like 1/3 of all their leads come from the chatbot. And um, yeah, I think if you want a lifetime deal for this, you can't get it. But the closest one from what I've observed would be it's on Saszilla. I think it's on Saszilla. New Oaks, that's the one. New Oaks. That would probably be the closest one to Closebot. But I've never used New Oaks before. I've just followed their progress because I'm in their Facebook group, and it seems like it can do something very similar. But it also has, I think, it has phone agents as well. So that's pretty cool. But Go High Level also has phone agents, so that's another reason why I don't need New Oaks. But you can check it out. And then the last one is a free tech stack, which is Tumble. So Tumble is my Slack alternative. I used Slack for like a whole year, but hated that it was deleting old messages, and I'm too poor to pay for Slack, and I don't need Slack's integration features and all that stuff. So Tumble is like their free alter. It's like a free alternative, and it has everything that I need. It looks literally just like Slack, but it doesn't delete your old messages, which is like crucial for me. So yeah, and it's like super cheap. If I do want to upgrade in the future for whatever reason, I don't think I will because it does everything I need for now. But it's super cheap as well. It's like, yeah, $2.49 USD per month per user. So that's like so much cheaper than Slack, and it does everything Slack does. So in my opinion. So that's my tech stack. That is my tech stack. Hope you found that interesting. I need to shorten my videos a little bit more, I think, because I ramble a lot, and most people don't watch through the whole video. And I also need to practice me not rambling, so that might be something for me to practice on. So let's talk about the questions on my YouTube channel. So Eddie, thank you so much. I recognize your name from Facebook. Thank you so much for watching my AI agents video. And John, thanks so much for your questions. And it's great to see that you spent a lot of time watching the video, taking notes. I hope my video was helpful. I actually might make a separate video on how to build that agent that I had made, or even give you guys access to my agent and you can just use it yourself. Um, Either for free or like at or paid. I don't know, maybe, I don't know. But yeah, I might make my agents available to the open. But let's answer your question. Regarding how you mentioned you enticed firms to sign up by giving them a free website, I guess that's a rank and rent type of website. No, it's not a rank and rent. It's their own website. So I just build their own website from the ground up. Um, and then I understand this helps you close the deal, but how much effort would you be putting in that separate website to rank it? Since it's not rank and rent, as it's not yours, I guess. So yeah, it's not mine. It's my client's website, and then the effort that I put in to get that website ranking is the effort that I get paid by my clients to do the SEO work for them. I don't retain any ownership on that website. So hopefully that answers your question, John. The second question is: Have you tried Page Optimizer Pro or Surfer SEO? I've not tried any of them. I've heard of Surfer SEO. It looks like NeuronWriter. I never had a reason to use any of those. So unfortunately, I can't comment on the output. Third question is, I love what you're doing by trying to do the prompt engineering yourself and then using NeuronWriter for the keywords. That is something I'm working on too. Yes, so that is exactly what I did. I started off doing prompt engineering with ChatGPT and then with Claude, and then I used MindPal to automate that, plus a whole bunch of other stuff with MindPal as well. So to create those agents, and then using NeuronWriter just for the keywords. Essentially, that's right. I don't use it for anything else. And then the last question is, how could I get into contact with you for some possible collaborations? I will respond to your. I'll put in my email conversion.legal. And then I'll also, in the future, I'll also make a comment saying, responded to your question in BIP4, just so people know that I actually answered it. So my video keeps cutting in and out. Um, and then, yes, so those are the questions on my last YouTube video. I'll also have a look at the Facebook post because, where is it? No, my content, because some people have also commented on my most recent YouTube video in Neuronwriter's Facebook group. So there's 3. Okay, so Hans, so for this, there's still a lot of manual work, and I'm wondering if that copy pasting those terms from Neuronwriter can't be done by accessing the API. Yeah, it could probably be done using the API, but I don't have the technical chops to understand how to use the API and to link it up with MindPal, and then yeah, it's just a bit too difficult for me. So I'd rather just do copy paste, and it doesn't take that long anyways, because I still need to complete the rest of the form when I start the agent. So might as well just complete 2 extra fields with the copy pasting. Could you maybe share those prompts you use to handle the copy pasted terms from NeuroWriter? I can't share those prompts, Hans. It took me a long time to create them, but what I can probably do, and I need to work it into a viable business strategy, is make the agent available for you guys to use yourself. Obviously, you've got to put in your own API key, but I might make it available for you guys to use. So let me know if you're interested in that because I've been thinking about that for the last few months, and it might happen. So, yeah, Lee, Warren, I really appreciate you sharing your expertise. Jason, thank you so much. Thank you, Lee, for commenting. And then Eddie, ever use Agility Writer? It has an API to NeuronWriter to get the terms. It's very good. I used it for a few months, but stopped. I used Agility Writer for like a few articles, and I didn't like the output. It's probably because of the prompting that they use is just not up to scratch for the standard I require for my clients. So I don't use Agility Writer anymore. Only used it for like maybe 4 or 5 articles to try out the different testing and all that, but it's the base prompts that they use, which is just it just doesn't work for me. So, yeah, yeah, that's it. And yeah, I don't produce mass articles. It's just not possible to create quality content en masse. We could we could reduce the amount of time to write each piece of content, um, but we can't do it en masse really. So yeah, so thanks so much guys for watching this video. I wasn't even looking at the camera for the whole video. I was looking at my screen. Sorry, guys. But yeah, stay tuned for building public video number 5, and then which is coming out tomorrow. If you have any questions, leave it in the YouTube comments. I will I will have a like a newsletter sign up form for you to access the show notes to refer to in the future. You can unsubscribe if you want, and yeah, so that'll come tomorrow as well. So yeah, thanks so much, guys, and see you in the next one.